Hi traders, well we've started the drop now, so we had all this consolidation period, and while I wasn't at my screen this started off. If you look at the 60-minute chart, there was a reversal bar up here. We'll look at it in a minute. So we've been in the box, now we are out of the box, and we need to look for a pullback to yesterday's low, which would put it at 135.12. It's possible we might get a retrace up to that sort of 40 level, but that's where my alert needs to go on. I'm going to try and go for that 30 level. Obviously I'll be keeping an eye on that. If you're swing trading, yeah, it is, the risk reward ratio is not bad. Your stop's got to go 2 bars back. Actually I'll put it up there. Let me draw that again, sorry. To swing trade it, the risk reward ratio is about 2 to 1. If you assume you get a pullback to 525, that will put it just this side of the 80 MA, and that's where the support is. Probably just slightly longer than, probably about 2.5 to 1. It's not great, but it is a good trade. Now let's just look at where we are. Gold I would leave for now. It's still holding a key level. US dollar yen has got a hammer. I think this is one of those, when it's a hammer not a hammer. We've got massive support here, but I just don't trust it. If it is going to, it's got a lot of congestion. It'd be great if it did turn around there. I mean, if you took it, it's a very tight stop. Stop would need to go under there, so a break of that level there, which would put it at, you've got to take a break of 78, and your stop's got to be 77.45 to see if we can get up, if we can break up through this area here. We've had 1, 2, 3 touches of that area, so this is a huge wedge basically, but it's a very slow wedge. I think this is a very slow moving instrument, so it might just take a long time to grind up there if it is going to get up there. We have got a little bit more, we have got some fear coming to these markets, so we are seeing the dollar get bought, but we've got a lot of resistance up here from here, so the risk reward ratio on the dollar pairs is just not worth it. They've been very slow to come up here, and that's got the potential to go back to parity, assuming we can come up through the 50 MA, drop back and run up. But we've got a lot of resistance here. We've got a trend line coming across the top here. We've got 50 MA. I just wouldn't. I just don't think it's worth it. So the next one that is shortable is the pound Aussie dollar. I'm talking about the pound US dollar. Sorry. That is short that back to 162. The stop has got to be up there, which I'll tell you in a minute. We're very extended, we're very high up here, so 160 is obviously the round number, so we're talking about a potential 800 drop for a stop of that's a very close stop. The stop's got to go behind the other side of 275, so it's sort of 285 at least. There's an 85 point stop for, because we've got the reversal bar here, so we're holding the reversal bar, and Yeah, this is again, like the Dow, just closed below this box. So yeah, we've now broken the 8. Obviously we have massive resistance up here anyway. Risk reward ratio for that is terrific, assuming we can go all the way down to that 50 EMA on the pound. Let's look at some other ones. Pound yen I wouldn't touch. Too much support below. The pound Swissy is sideways. Pound CAD is sideways. Bit of a reversal bar up there. That's 2 topping tails. But if you want to short it, you've got a lot of support here, and the stop's too big, so I'll just leave it. Pound Aussie dollar is grinding higher. The weekly is good for a move up to 160, but it's taking a long time. Would I trade that? Is there a case for trading that? 155.60 is decent support. 2 bars back would put a stop under 155.10, but you've got that resistance up there. It's not tradable. I'm going to have to leave it. That's a shame. Euro is clinging on to 129, so if that pulls back to, I think it's about 129.40, we'll probably see a retest. I suspect this will come around and we'll see a retest of this area here, which is just under 128. So the risk reward ratio on that one is poor. So the pound and the Dow have got it at the moment, and the other pairs are just not up to it. That's the euro pound and hammer on the 50 EMA. The risk reward ratio is poor. That's sideways, low but no setup. CAD Swissy no setup. And here's the Aussie US dollar. Yeah, it's kept failing. It just couldn't get above the 8 for all this time. We're just below major support now, but it's got a heck of a lot of support of 103, so if you're not short from up here, it's taken a long time. It's taken a week and a half to do less than a couple hundred points, so it's very tough trading conditions here at the moment, but they are looking to improve. There's the Aussie yen, there's the Aussie Swissy, which I had a few points profit in there. I tightened up the stop for a few points loss. When markets are like this, I didn't want to hang around. I didn't see the point in hanging around. We are still in a bit of an apex there, but there's no setup. In fact, that now looks as if that could roll over. Yeah, we had a decent move up here. It took a while to get up there, and we pulled. This was holding I think it's about 50% up here. We're looking to see if we can close up here to at least retest this area here with a tight stop, but it's just not worked out. We're sitting on 200, so I think we're going to have to leave it. But if we break these lows, then we could start to drop lower, but it's not a good setup. Too much support below. Aussie CAD, it's a reversal bar, but again, too much support underneath there. Oil is getting much closer to the big 90, so you could try and short that area there, but the stop and the risk reward ratio is just not worth it. Okay, so I'm looking to get short the Dow and short the pound US dollar, and that is it for now. That's all I'm doing. So at least we have got a little bit more movement in these markets, so let's hope the rest of the week is good. So a quick look at the data that's coming out. Tomorrow we have not a lot, some modest 9, 13, 11 we've got some UK data. It's not red data, it's not vital data. So we've got nothing till, we've got German bond auction, we've got nothing till US home sales at 3. So we're very thin on the ground data wise tomorrow. So hopefully the markets will drift higher to give us a chance to get in. Alright, hope that helps and see you next update.